This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Welcome to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and this is our final week of our show being presented by the new London Barn Playhouse, where their vision is to stage theatrical productions which engage, inspire, and entertain, exceeding expectations in every way. Today we're here at the new London Barn Playhouse, and we'll meet with Elloitt Cunningham, the managing director, who is excited to bring us their greatly anticipated 90th season in the improved theater and expanded campus. Steve Allenby and Andy Jeffrey meet up with us on Distribution Day at Spring Ledge Farm for the Tray It Forward program with a rundown on their mission. We'll catch up with Jean Connolly from the Center for the Arts at their Members Appreciation Reception, and will give us a rundown of their activities. And we'll close with a show with an old friend, Leigh Stocker from O'Halloran Real Estate. She'll tease with us the details on this year's Newport Chamber Wings and Wheels Car Show. Don't go away, because you won't want to miss this week's edition of the Yankee Chronicle. We'll be right back.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from the new London Barn Playhouse, which, if you haven't driven down Main Street recently, has had a little bit of a facelift. And I'm now joined by Elloitt Cunningham, the managing director, here to learn all about it. Hi, Elloitt.
Hi, I think I'm going to need the facelift once this is all done, I'll tell you that.
It's been quite the couple years, work in progress, but it's here, it's renovated. Tell us everything that we need to know about the new London Barn Playhouse.
Yes, I love it. You can probably hear the last minute construction sounds happening behind behind me. If there are any swear words or anything, we can blame the contractors and not the Barn Playhouse.
Yes.
But it's hugely exciting when you drive by Main Street. It's still the charming barn that we all know and love. We're in it right now. You probably can't tell a lot that's changed internally.
Yeah.
But all of the advancements for the patrons, but also for all the employees. I mean, it's been incredible seeing new Barneys come back, or new Barneys come and say, "Oh, this is wonderful. It's so great." And like people that have worked here before are like crying, walking into the scenic shop that is like 5 times the size with all of the stuff that they need in there to be a proper shop, to the costume shop, into the props area, the administrative offices. I keep saying to everyone, it just makes us feel legitimate.
Totally.
Like, I mean, it really elevated the experience for all of the employees, but also for all the patrons that are going to come in.
Definitely, and I think this started for a couple of reasons, right? Like everyone knows that the bathrooms were down and around back, and intermission is only 15 minutes. It can take some time to get down there, wait in line. Now, they're right here. They're right on the porch, which is
we even
incredible.
tested yesterday. We flushed the toilet to make sure you couldn't hear it in the theater because it's right there, and you can't. So
interesting.
Good design.
That is something.
Good design.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. Talk about the Capitol campaign as a whole. It was called Play a Part campaign, and it really was the community playing a part to make it look like this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's amazing to look back on what we've achieved as an organization through incredible leadership, through our campaign, and through our board, and through the staff. I mean, everyone has been working overtime to get us where we are right now, including all the incredible contractors that are still here doing the finishing touches. But it's been incredible to see the success we've had by the community saying, we're ready, we're going to support you, let's go above and beyond.
Yes.
All the patron advancements with the bathrooms up on the main level, with an elevator from the parking lot up for accessibility. That's in the new building, but also here in the Barn Playhouse as well. A paved parking lot, which I know people are thrilled about.
Huge.
I don't have to look out my office window and be stressed about what's happening in the parking lot now.
Yes.
So it's been really just incredible. You know, when we were talking to people about being involved in the campaign, of course, we knew the end of that conversation was going to be, so will you support? Will you help out?
Right.
But the best part of those conversations were hearing the history that people had.
Yes.
Saying like, my grandparents brought me there. My kids were involved in the arts because we used to sit in the balcony and look down and count all the musicians in the orchestra pit. And
Fun.
hearing those incredible stories,
Yeah.
it's kind of what I think fueled us all to keep going and to like hit the finish line, which we're almost
so close. And people, I think, are worried from the outside perspective because there's been so many changes of like, is this barn still exactly the same? It's still the same. There's a lot of behind the scenes changes, right, for better actor experience, that sort of thing, which is really impressive. But what you know and love, the floors, the smell, the feel of it is
the
also the same.
pictures on the wall, all of that is the same. The inside of the barn, the only thing that happened is we did some work on repairing of the roof. We did some structural work, thank goodness. And then we also installed some air rover systems, which is like an air purification system. There's 3 of those now installed in the barn. You won't see them, so we're trying to like let people know they're there. The incredible craftsmanship of the person that installed them was able to hide the ducting and hide all of that. But that is a great thing that we're really happy that we were able to lump into the campaign as well.
That's incredible. Before I let you go, this also brings on year-round programming, which is really exciting. Talk about that because the barn, we know it is like a 90-day thing, and then it goes to bed come Labor Day and back open the next year. Talk about what this means now at the Fleming Center.
Yeah, so in July, we are doing an open house event that you can see on the website, and we're going to definitely be blasting out for people to come through and see everything. Of course, when you come see a show at the barn, you're going to see the things that have happened here, but we want you to see everything else. So keep an eye out for that in July. But that will take you into our brand new Fleming Center for Artistic Development, where we are going to really push all out as far as we can to do outreach to our community for adult learning to education offerings, after school classes. We're talking about new works festivals. We're talking about bringing in other arts communities to have a home right here on Main Street in New London.
Really
We've hired
exciting.
a really incredible new director of education that's going to oversee all of that. Her name is Sage. We look forward to introducing you to her to all of you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of ideas. We're trying to get the summer going, and then we're going to shift focus and figure out exactly what's going to happen. But we've got some really great ideas.
I know, because it's always sad when you drive down Main Street and the lights are off come mid-September. But now you're going to see her 365 days a year.
Yeah.
Elloitt Cunningham, Managing Director of the Barn, thank you so much for always giving us the lowdown in 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Let's get to it, Barneys. The show is going on. When we return, we'll hear from the Kearsarge neighborhood partners at Spring Ledge Farm about their mission to provide food in our area through the Tray It Forward initiative. But first, these words from some of the good folks that make your Yankee Chronicle possible.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded.
So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
The American Red Cross blood supply is at historically low levels this winter, and we're facing a dangerous situation across the country. Without the blood they need, hospitals may be forced to make tough decisions about patient care. Donors are needed now to ensure blood is available for everyone who needs it when they need it. The good news is, you can help. Make an appointment to give now. Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. Patients are counting on you.
This program is supported by Main Street Bookends of Warner for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner.
Welcome back to your Yankee Chronicle. I'm Abby Peel, your host. Kearsarge Neighborhood Partners collaborates with individuals and organizations to create a support network which empowers people to achieve stability in their lives. Let's hear about a recent step in that direction. Hi, guys.
Well, the process begins really in December as we start figuring out what the trays are going to be composed of, what the numbers are, what the promotions are going to be, setting up the website. And so it's about a 6-month planning effort that culminates in today where it all gets distributed.
It started when COVID started, and we were concerned about food security issues. And we got together with the Kearsarge Food Hub and Colby Sawyer and the hospital and Spring Ledge, and just sat down and started brainstorming about how we could improve the food security of our area and also the food security of people who might be having trouble getting food.
Spring Ledge Farm and Greg Berger are they are doing all the sewing and creating all these trays, and a number of people have made pay it forward, tray it forwards because they've bought trays to give forward to other people.
One of the principles that KNP has is that we never want to do for someone what they can do for themselves. And we think sometimes traditional charity creates a dependence that just keeps going. So we thought rather than giving people food, it would be better to give people plants. And we've got a great network to help educate on gardening. And it's not just people who need food, it's a lot of other people who are part of this network that the college and Kearsarge Food Hub puts together. So it's just a great way to weave a community, which is really what we're trying to do.
This is the distribution day on Tray It Forward program 2022. Today we have a coordinator that's arranged people to come and pick up at different times, so it's not as crazy as it was the last few years, but we've got large trays of seedlings here, we've got small trays of seedlings here, we have bags of compost over here and trowels and potato seedlings, and we load them up and they go out to the various communities within our region. Most of these trays are going through the food pantries to people with food insecurities, and we're trying to teach them how they can participate in growing their own food and their own healthy food. It's the Kearsarge school region plus Andover plus Sunapee plus a few other surrounding towns. There have been a lot of advertising through the Kearsarge Food Hub here at Spring Ledge. The people have been getting the word out. And the Kearsarge Neighborhood Partners has a website where people have been encouraged to sign up. And we have a volunteer coordinator, Beth Greenewald, who's done an amazing job putting all the pieces together and making this look like it's a well-oiled machine.
KNP's been around since 2020, and it was a group of us that got together that saw that the great social services we had just kept helping the same people over and over, and our goal was to help people get out of crisis in the first place so they wouldn't have to keep coming back to food pantries and other places. And we also saw a need to help coordinate groups in town to do a better job in serving people. And we do things we call flash missions, which are 2-hour events where we go out and we help other organizations or other people.
It's all taken care of by a program called Feed Kearsarge, which stands for Food, Education, Expansion, and Distribution. And it's a cooperative organizations including Kearsarge Neighborhood Partners, the Kearsarge Food Hub, Colby Sawyer College, Spring Ledge Farm, the New London Hospital, all the food pantries. We've worked together to put this Tray It Forward program, and this is our 3rd year.
Well, in addition to the Tray It Forward, we are helping volunteer to putting gardens in Warner, behind Warner Connects, and in Bradford by the Bradford Food Pantry, and in New London, where they're community gardens that are going to be worked on people in the community, and those people can take the vegetables out of them and use them. So it's also going to be an educational experience for folks. We have coordinators in those gardens to help teach people how to grow their own food.
Thank you. If you would like to be a part of CNIP, do contact them. When we return, Jean Connolly from the Center for the Arts will give us a rundown of upcoming cultural events in the Lake Sunapee region. But first, the next installment of supporters of your Yankee Chronicle.
We are strong and we'll get through this together. But these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.
This program is supported by the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm Abby Peel. The Center for the Arts collaborates to bring or highlight events in our region. Tell us about them, Jean.
Thanks, Abby. We're here tonight at the beautiful LSPA house in Sunapee Harbor to thank our members, our sponsors, and our volunteers for helping us to bring the arts to our region all year long. And we're especially excited about our summer events coming up. July 1st is our First Friday bandstand concert on the Green with the Freeze Brothers Big Band. So bring a picnic and come to New London Green and join us for a great concert. At 6:15, we'll be announcing our 2022 scholarship winners, and boy, are they fabulous. You'll really want to hear more about them. And then in July, the 3rd Tuesday, will be our Tapestry Tuesday night at the New London Inn. This is our new series of literary and humanity events. It's limited seating, so if you're interested in coming, please contact us to reserve a seat. We hope you'll stay for dinner afterwards or have a few nibblies beforehand. The event in July is Amber Frotree. She's a wonderful poet, and she'll be speaking about writing poetry and reading from her new collection. Then on July 16th is our annual Arts in the Harbor, formerly Arts on the Green, but we are now in Sunapee Harbor on the beautiful Green. We have 25 wonderful arts and craftsmen who will be sharing their artwork and their crafts under tents that day. It's July 16th, 10 to 4, rain or shine. On July 30th, we open our Juried Show, Naturally New England, which is a fabulous show of the best artists in New Hampshire and Vermont. There are over 125 pieces of art, over 50 juried artists. It's a wonderful week-long event. It will run from July 30th through the first week of August at the Livery, which is right here in Sunapee Harbor. It's a beautiful place to have an art exhibit, and we'll have several openings during the week, so please check our website website to find out what times they will happen. And then in August, we're so excited to be having our annual gala. This is Swing, Swing, Swing with the Bedford Big Band. It's a wonderful dance party. It's our summer dance party, and it will be happening this year at Dexter's, which is a fabulous venue. Many, many weddings and other events are there. It's a beautiful big tent up on the hill overlooking the surrounding area, and it has a wonderful dance floor. So if you love to dance and you love music, you've got to save the date, August 17th at Dexter's, and we will be sending out more information soon, but you can always check our website for more details. So as I mentioned, our mission at the Center for the Arts is to make the arts accessible to everybody in our region. We serve over 30,000 people here in the Lake Sunapee-Kearsarge region, and one of the pieces of our mission is to bring the arts to our students. We've done several programs in our elementary schools, middle school, and high schools over the past year, reaching over 1,500 students just this past year. And another piece is our scholarship program. We're so proud to be able to offer these scholarships to the talented students in our region. We have given over $35,000 in the past 5 years to very talented students to pursue what they love during the summer or in their college education. One example is our former scholarship winner, Oliver Andrews, who is doing a beautiful violin piece for us, sharing it with us tonight at our members' night. And we also heard from Matt Gallagher, who's a theater production student at Dartmouth University, who received a scholarship from us last year. We can't wait to find out who the scholarship recipients will be this year. Another piece of our mission is giving back to our community in many ways. And this year, we're giving back to the people of Ukraine who have struggled so much this year. Over 30 artists who are members of the Center for the Arts community have donated pieces of art to be sold, with the money being raised going to the Art for Ukraine Fund, to the Art for Ukraine Relief Fund. And we're very thankful to those artists. There are still pieces of art available at Tatewell Gallery and the New London Inn, and you can see all the pieces online on our website. If you're interested in purchasing any of this art and helping us to raise funds for the Ukrainian Relief Fund, please go to our website or to Tatewell or the New London Inn. We have so many events and programs throughout the summer and into the fall. We hope that you'll join us. So for up-to-date information on all of our events and programs this summer and into the fall, please visit our website.
Thanks, Jean. It's great to see all they do to provide arts activities and encourage in that direction. When we return, Leigh Stocker will give us a rundown of this year's Wings and Wheels car show coming up this weekend in Newport. Please stay with us.
You're looking at the #1 cause of lung cancer. That's why the Surgeon General issued this warning. Now you're looking at the #1 cause of lung cancer for non-smokers. That's why the Surgeon General issued this warning. Radon is an invisible radioactive gas that seeps inside your home from underground. Whether you smoke or not, radon can cause lung cancer. Protect your family. Have your home tested. Call 1-800-SOS-RADON. Radon problems can be fixed.
This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communications.
Welcome back to your Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. The Newport Chamber celebrated with the Beer Fest last weekend and continues this Saturday with another event you won't want to miss. Tell us more, Leigh.
So on June 25th, we're really excited that the second annual Newport Wings and Wheels Car Show will be right here in Newport, New Hampshire at Parlin Field. The event is going to go from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. People who are bringing cars can pre-register for the event at $20, or they can register day of the event for $25. We have attendees that come. Last year we had hundreds of attendees and we had 182 cars to look at. In addition, we have the wings part of the Wings and Wheels Car Show, so there will be airplanes all the way down the center of Parlin Field here. There's also going to be food vendors, so you can eat here. I know the Kiwanis Club is going to have a setup for hot dogs and sausages, and there's going to be a few other food vendors, so you can come right down here and have your lunch while you're walking around and looking at the cars. We are going to have some ATVs that will take some people who may have some mobility issues, take those people around to see the cars and the airplanes. It's a really exciting time for Newport to get so many people from out of town into town. Not only does it benefit the Newport Chamber because we raise money to put back into the communities, but it also benefits the local businesses. So when people come into our town for events like the Wings and Wheels Car Show, they're also going to go to our convenience stores, they're going to go to our restaurants, they're going to go to our local shops. So it's really a beneficial thing for everybody to support this type of event. So the Newport Area Chamber of Commerce, the mission of this Chamber of Commerce is to promote business and vitality in our local neighborhoods. And that goes for not just Newport, that's why it's called Newport Area Chamber of Commerce. It also helps and benefits the communities surrounding Newport. So our goal is to really make this community really exciting and really vibrant and a place that people want to come. We want it to be a destination for people to come. So the Chamber does a lot of events throughout the year, some of which you may be familiar with or not. So we do, of course, this Wings and Wheels Car Show. A side note on this was kind of a transplant from the Sunapee Lions Club, who did it for many years at Mount Sunapee. They stopped doing it during COVID. They offered for it to change hands to the Newport Chamber, so we were really excited to be able to take this event on. So things like this, promote this type of event. It promotes the Brew Fest, it promotes concerts on the Commons, it promotes 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, the Winter Carnival. There's all sorts of things that go on throughout the year here, and the Newport Chamber of Commerce really is the heart of all of those events. So again, the Wings and Wheels Car Show is on Saturday, June 25th. It's from 11 until 2. So attendees can start coming in at 11. If people are bringing their cars, they can come in as early as 8:30, and they have to be set up by 10:30. So Saturday, June 25th, 11 to 2. The awards presentation will be at 1 o'clock until 2. If you want to pre-register, you can do that on the Newport Chamber website, which is newportnhchamber.org. Or you can go to our Facebook page, and if you just put it in the search bar, Newport Chamber, you'll find it right there. And we have a tab on our chamber page that will link you to the car show. So you can buy tickets through there, or you can go to Eventbrite. Again, in the search bar, put Wings and Wheels Car Show, and you can buy tickets there.
Thanks, Leigh. So much to do in our region, especially during the summer. Get out and enjoy. Next week, we'll be at Spring Ledge Farm in New London to hear what's in season. We'll visit with owner Greg Berger and get a rundown on what's coming up out of the ground. Ray Martin will join us for a 2022 Warner Fall Foliage Festival announcement. Andrea Ridikin and Bill Minsinger will be at the New London Historical Society grounds to tell us about a Civil War reenactment coming up. And we'll close with Susan Warren to tell us about the Fells at the Hay Estate. Don't miss our Game of the Week great saves from last year. This week, YCN will feature a boys basketball game as Lebanon hosts Kingswood. All our games replay at 12 noon and 5 p.m. on Sundays and Mondays on NCTV and are available on demand anytime at ycnnow.com. I'm Abby Peel. Join us again next week at the same time for another edition of Yankee Chronicle, presented by Spring Ledge Farm. Stay safe, everyone.